Good morning NFI, it is Friday the 17th of March and this week's topic is the change of pace, in which we're supposed to make a video that's something a bit different, not our usual style. When I first saw this topic, my first thought was I would do some kind of animation, possibly stop motion. But obviously I did not do that because I left it until the last minute and there was simply not time for some grand project of that nature. So I started trying to think of other things I could do, and it's like, but in my time on YouTube I feel like I've tried quite a lot of different things, basically trying to find what would stick and something that I do well. And I realised that a lot of the things I've done all have one thing in common, and that is that they're heavily edited. I rely a lot on multiple takes and jump cuts in order to get to a finished product that I am happy with. But anyone who's ever met me knows that that's not in any way like I actually talk in real life. So I realised that although it kind of looks the same, the one thing I've really never done on YouTube is not edit. So as you'll be seeing now, is like I'm currently not had any cuts, which is difficult for me to do, and I'm already struggling to think about words because I'm just not very good at talking constantly. I get stuck in my head overthinking things that I'm about to say before I say them, and especially when you're in conversations with other people, by the time I'm happy with what I want to say, the moment's already long gone anyway, and I end up not saying anything. So the question at this point is after I've spent however long talking about the meta-ness of what video I'm going to make, I haven't actually really given you any content at all. It's just me going on about what I was going to do and then didn't do, while trying to break this cycle in my brain of wanting to think about what to say first and just letting it all come out, which means at this point I'm kind of rambling about nothing. So what else is there I can think of to talk about with... I haven't really planned this in detail, which I should have done more really, but that's not as good practice. But I guess the things you might be interested in is a sort of what's going on in my life at the moment, maybe. But even that's not super exciting because I'm bad at telling stories, and when I spend most of my days programming computers, that doesn't lead to a lot of interesting stories either. But, you know, like everyone at the moment these days, I've got the internal struggle of balance. You've got your work, you've got your social, and you've got your health, and you can never give all three 100% of your attention. And this year I've been concentrating kind of mostly on work, and health and social have definitely suffered. And I guess it's worthwhile for work to be good, but you still do need some of the other two, and yeah, I still can never quite find the right balance. But I am looking forward to future social related trips as I meet some of you guys possibly at some point. I will be in Hereford in April, meeting lots of lovely NFI related people, and then I will be in Germany again visiting Corolla later in the year. So that's all good stuff for the future, and at the moment I'm just busy working for the most part, as I'm guessing are quite a lot of you, work and studies and stuff, because things have been quiet on this channel recently, which I guess gives me a good window to put in a terrible quick video that hardly anyone will watch. But yeah, that was good practice for me, possibly a bit boring for you, but thanks very much for watching, for those of you that still are. The NFI schedule is still very empty. If you would like to make a video, there's a link to the schedule doc down in the video info below. Thank you for watching, and Rachel, we will see you next Friday, unless someone else signs up for the week before. In the meantime, bye.